All right, let's talk about following the event if you're a coach. Okay, so we have some features in here as a coach that you can use. And so I'm going to go into my Indiana Open again. As I go into the Indiana Open, I have a couple of choices here. I can go under my wrestlers, and then I can add my team to the list so that I can see them on my dashboard. So I'm just going to select one of the teams here. So I'll check that one right there. And I can actually come in here and say I want system alerts, I want emails, I want mat assignments, results, I want any of these things that I want to get system alerts on. Text messaging will also be included here soon. But as it says right here, the alerts will be available as they come up, and this bell right here is where you would click to see those. Okay, so I'm going to add that team to my list here. And as I add them to my list, I can see that I'm getting mat assignments and I'm going to get results inside of my alerts. I can also go back to the dashboard now. And when I go back to my team's dashboard, I can actually see my team. I can see the wrestlers. I can see their brackets. Clicking on the bracket icon here, I can see their bracket. I can also see that well, let me go back to that. I can also show you that they're highlighted on the bracket because they're in my wrestlers now. So now when I look at brackets, I'll see they're highlighted. I can also see the clock and be able to click and see estimated time as to when my wrestler will be up and be able to be wrestling. So based on the current mat velocity, an hour and 11 minutes, that bout will be up. I can click on them and see how they scored their points in the tournament. I can also see any of these I want to just by clicking the weight and dropping them down. So I can see that he had to buy the first round. He's on mat 22 next, and that's his bout number. And I can click to see how long before he's up. Okay. So this is I'm going to follow the guy on my wrestler dashboard. By following that on my wrestler dashboard, when I go to the actual dashboard for the tournament when it's going on, it will yellow highlight all of my wrestlers on this dashboard so I can see them and when they're coming up or where they are. Okay. Now, on this dashboard as well, I can do filters for my wrestlers and say I want to filter it by my wrestlers now. And now as I filter for my wrestlers, I'm only seeing that, hey, I've got this guy up. This guy's on the mat now, right now wrestling. So I can follow my team or as a coach or as a fan of that team right here by looking at that and seeing how that works. Okay. So now we also have another way to deal with this. So now from your dashboard, from your list here from the event dashboard, I can come in and I can go to my team board. From my team board, I can select my team. And when I submit that, it's going to give me a bout board specifically for my team where I can see everyone on my team and when they're up and where they are. So this guy's on mat 1, he's on deck, he's on mat 1, not assigned yet, these sorts of things. So I can see where they are. I can see that I have somebody wrestling right now on mat 3, that's brown. And so as I scroll down and I can see those things. I can also see if they're not assigned to a mat yet so that I can tell when they get assigned to a mat, when things are going to happen for them, all of those sorts of things. So all that's available to you as a coach or a fan of a team just by coming in and starting to follow along on USA Bracketing.